were just told by the doctor that you are on your way to having diabetes. The precursor to diabetes is insulin resistance, where your body resists the function of your natural production of insulin. And you may be wondering, well, how can this be? I'm thin, I'm healthy, I don't have any bad habits, and I eat healthy foods. And it just doesn't make sense. So this scenario is familiar to many people. Hi, I'm Julie with Ready Nutrition and Functional Wellness. I'm going to tell you about 2 elements that can lead you down the road to high blood glucose levels and insulin resistance that you never knew could happen to you. So first, it could be a problem if you don't have adequate physical activity. I know, you always hear you need to exercise more, but you hear it so much that you ignore the message behind it. Americans have adopted a sedentary lifestyle with all the electronics available these days that are supposedly supposed to make life easier for you. However, they can actually create disease. We are spending way too much time sitting in our chairs, whether at work or at home, on our devices. And then we eat, and then we sit, and then we eat, and then we sit, and the cycle just continues. And when we're sitting for large amounts of time, the large muscles of our legs develop insulin resistance first. Why? Because our legs have a lot of what is called mitochondria, which is where our bodies create energy from the foods we eat. So if we are not using that energy by moving our bodies, large levels of insulin and high levels of glucose or blood sugar accumulate, eventually resulting in insulin resistance, and then prediabetes, and then diabetes. So bottom line, chronic sitting is a root cause of disease. Okay, second, people who are thin, they could have diabetes too. But how can this be? It's simply stress. Chronic stress increases your adrenaline hormones, and then cortisol kicks in, your master stress hormone. This is how your body is protecting you from stress. It's giving you a surge of energy because it thinks you need to fight or flight. Your blood pressure rises, your heart rate increases, and your breathing gets faster and faster, especially at the inhale. And this is how anxiety can be promoted. So if you are stressed day after day after day, that increased cortisol and adrenaline can also increase your blood glucose levels, which can ultimately lead to diabetes. Heavy or thin, stress doesn't care. So if you have been confused about your symptoms and need some clarification on why you feel the way that you do, well, contact me today, because in my program, I educate you on why your body is doing what it's doing. And if you are knowledgeable about your own body and its physiological functions, you can be empowered to take charge of your own health and make educated decisions rather than trusting someone else to rule your body. So nobody knows your body like you do, and you should be the one to make the final call on your care. Make your free complimentary appointment today just by clicking on the link. All right, thank you so much.